Good morning. Hi, it's Darren Parris here from International Aquafeed and Fish Farming Technology magazine. I'm here at the European Aquaculture Society annual event in Valencia, Spain, and we're wandering around the exhibition area, which is quite spread out this year. It's a little bit like a rabbit warren, to be honest. But in any case, we're here with this company Abyzz by Venatech GmbH. And I'm here with a lovely gentleman, Craig Timms, who is going to explain a little bit about what they do. Because honestly, I don't know. So yeah, with no further ado, Tim, could you tell me what this is?
So this is a new prototype lift pump. It's called the Abyzz Heavy Lifter. And the whole point of this is to deliver high amounts of flow with low pressure, but at a very low wattage. So very low energy consumption. So we're delivering 250 cubic meters at half a meter, and then 170 cubic meters at 1 meter for 1200 watts.
Wow.
So it's a lot of flow for not a lot of cost, essentially.
And would it be like this in the water, or?
Yeah, so it'll be standing up. You could bolt it to a wall. This is still our prototype, by the way.
Okay.
But we're going to go to production early next year.
Fabulous.
So you'd have an intake. There will be an intake strainer cage, wall mountings, and connections for DN 250, 300 pipework. And we expect the performance to increase a little bit because we are still working on the design of the the propeller, should I say, and the energy consumption side.
So why would somebody buy your product versus the competition out there? What makes you different?
Well, the first thing is it's all down to the energy efficiency of our motor technology that we have.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed the motors look slightly different to what I've seen.
So
are they your own? Or?
They are indeed. Yeah, everything is made by us in Germany.
Okay.
They are 94% electrically efficient.
Wow.
Whereas a lot of other motors, you could be down as low as 50%, maybe up to 70%.
Yeah.
So with 94% electrically efficient motors, we produce very, very little heat, but we produce a lot of flow for the amount of energy that we're using.
Wow.
So don't let the size of these fool you either.
So what wattage is this?
So that is 200 watts for 17 cubic meters. That is 400 watts for 24 cubic meters up to 13 meters head. And that would typically replace your traditional centrifugal swimming pool style pump that's physically this big.
And how many wattage would that be normally?
And they would typically run around about 1100, 1200 watts for this size
So it's
pump.
1/3 the wattage?
In this particular example,
Yeah.
It does obviously depend on which pumps you're looking
So that's
at.
energy saving,
Massively
temperature
energy
saving, so you don't have to cool things down. And
Yep, so if you're looking at 400 watts here versus 1100, 1200 watt pump, that's 800 watts of heat that potentially isn't going into the system.
Wow.
That doesn't need to be removed by the chilling.
That's super interesting.
It's double bubble, and typically we ROI in around about 2 years.
Wow.
Sometimes
2
much
years.
less, sometimes much
wow.
less, depending on the application and depending on which type of pump we have. So,
okay. And dare I ask, what is this?
So that is the rotor that lives inside our pump.
That's very different to
That's
other
the
motors
magnet
I've
unit.
seen.
It is, yeah. So everything is titanium. All of the
Okay.
fixings on our pump, so everything's titanium grade 2. So they're never going to rust or leach into the water.
Okay.
And the magnet itself, the pump sucks in water, which flows the water back
be like this?
back over the magnet inside, and it runs on 2 bearings on either end, which aren't mechanical bearings.
Okay.
They are essentially a wet bearing, and the water layer just helps the pump spin all that, so it reduces maintenance.
I was going to say, it looks quite simplistic. I'm sure a lot went into it, but maintenance must be much less with that. I can't see it breaking.
You do need to clean them every now and then, of course.
Fair enough.
It's a pump, but we have a 10-year warranty.
10 years?
10-year warranty.
Wow, okay.
And that's in part down to all the material choices that we've made along the way, and of course the energy efficiency and the overall design.
Wow, that is fabulous. Craig, I really appreciate that.
No worries.
There's a lot you've compacted into a very short video there. Is there anything else you've missed off that you want to talk about? Or
I think the only other thing to say is with our drivers, we have flow control in 0.1% steps from 0 to 100. So
0.1?
0.1. So if you had a typical VFD...
That really is German precision.
It is, it absolutely is.
Yeah.
And if you have a typical VFD on a normal pump,
Yeah.
you can't drop that low or have that level of flow control. So it is extra should they need it.
Oh,
so we
that's
do
brilliant.
centrifugal pumps, we do
Yeah.
flow pumps for circulation up to 550 cubic meters for
Yeah.
1200 watts, and now lift pumps.
Fabulous. Well, look, I really appreciate your time.
No, thanks, Darren.
Thank you. Sorry I
Always
didn't
good
give
to
you
see
much
you.
notice, but it's. Oh, I'm dropping things here.
Don't you worry, it's fine.
It's all. Oh, it must be the other way around.
10-year warranty.
10-year warranty. There you go. I should have understood the sort of physics of the weight and where it went, but anyway, got it wrong. Anyway, no, thank you ever so much. I must also say big thank you to Alexander, who's behind the camper, who's helping us out. Thank you, Alexander. Much appreciated for your time. And yeah, speak to you all soon. Cheers.